Stay tuned for the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Class C Northern Conference semifinals next.
Come on, tune in to Harvard Lanes. Yeah.
Good evening and welcome to the playoffs, the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Class C Northern Conference semifinals from beautiful, shiny, renovated lanes in Harvard, Massachusetts. Paul Grant live on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Free to subscribe. Hit the bell icon for live notifications from Mixed Worlds this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. 1 o'clock Friday, 9 a.m. Saturday and Sunday, your local time. Tonight, number 1 seed, Skeeter Bearce. The manager here of Harvard Lanes, Harvard, Mass. 204 Ayer Road, A-Y-E-R. Must-see destination. Takes on last year's conference semifinalist, Craig, I've got the powers. Out of Wakefield Bowling, Wakefield, Mass. Their third match, division rival here in the semifinals. The regular season is normally 2 points and 1 a strength, 4 for total. Nada in the playoffs. Total pinfall for 5 for the right to play number 2 seed, Rob Brown. Here we go. What do you guys say?
Wow.
I got to work on them. The other match, Josh Daly, Corey Lisi's on the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour. Trace Page and Drew Steele are in their third or fourth string right now. So we're on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube in high definition. Thanks for watching. This is a good one. They've had two good battles earlier this year. And here after the third time, the trifecta. Craig, 167.85, averaging 104.26. Tough house. Wakefield Bowling, he was dominated there at home. He went 8-6 the first time here. Took 8 points, but lost the total 524, 502. Skeeter won that first, 129.92 to go up big, 37. But Craig took the 4 strings after the second and fifth, but lost the total. But took 8 points. The rematch, we'll talk about in a moment. 14 and 14 combined in the two matches. 18-week season now in the semifinals. Head pin hit, 2 pins. 3 pin rather, 3, 5, 6. Wait, look, you can't steal the option of the 3. All right, here we go, underway. Scores in the screen every 5 boxes, no scoreboard here. Right, the traditional white shirt with the Powers is his name. No relation to Matt Powers, last year's Class E championship in his first season. No going 9 to start the first of 5. If we tie up to 5, we'll have a 1-string roll-up. Well, been twice in the past. Mark Ritchie, Dean Sullivan in Pro Division, now known as Class A. Danny Finn defeated Jordan Britton, a Thriller, in Class B nowadays. Back then, semi-pro. That second one I called on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. 5 years ago. Imagine that. 1, 3, 7, 10. I'll try to split the uprights. 14, shiny, gorgeous lanes. Well kept. Great owner, Jim Shook in New York. Early in the first. Good ball. Can't get to the West Coast. Greg, the only wild card to survive the first round, takes a 9. Two 9s, 18 through 2 in the first of 5. Rob Brown awaits the one. Has been red hot. His first 2 rounds, including 10 strikes in his 6:36 performance in the first round. Powers out of Wakefield Old, right from Mass. 1, 3, 6, 9 behind the 3. Born in Dalton, Massachusetts, next to Pittsfield, where Jacob Myers in the Class D West Finals is from. Now in Bill Ricker, Mass. There on the board, 28, the ball through 3. This should be a good one. Second meeting was close too. That first match, Skeeter won the first 129.82. Craig won the last 4. The second meeting, Skeeter won by 5. 507, 502. He won the third by 3, won the fourth by 6, won the fifth by 1. Seven Phil, 1, 2, 4 for 2 in a row. 35 through 3 in the first. Semifinals, Class C North. Donnie Dellis beat him last year at his home house, Wakefield Bowling as a 5th seed. Craig's last year's 2 seed. Now he's the 5th seed this year, playing the 1 seed, Skeeter Bearce. 98 in his league this year in Wakefield. The ACST 104.26. Back-to-back spares. 2 nines, 2 spares. Noah's Ark, a pair of each. 45 of the ball through 4. Very underrated bowler. And a great person on off the lanes, a class act. Craig Powers. NASCAR Bearce up next. Powers, another good ball. It's a split of 3 and 1. 4 left, 3-6 on the right. 7 spare field, 6 spare field, where it should be. 7-6. The other way's dumb. It really is. 51 through 4 in the first. 3 in a row somehow. 2 far right, 3 right, 4 left. Good start. Trying to at least get to 60. Right now at 59 with those 8 down. Wood possibly for a 10. Bossy balls it. And it doesn't go for an 8, so it's 59. Scores on the screen every 5 boxes. And here's the number 1 seed after a 5-year layoff from a 118 league bowler over the summer. Joined the ACST Class North, and all he's done is won the conference so far and won his first round against the AC Gary Dione. Good half for Craig Powers. Gary Dione soundly 537, 486. He has won 16 of his 18 matches, one including when he hurt his groin against Scott Bradish. Lost that match, almost pulled it off. Only 2 losses with back-to-back weeks, going 6-8. Everything else were winning records. Won that later on. From Milford, New Hampshire, born in Lunenburg, Mass. Used to work in Bowlington and Masons in Leominster, Mass. 1-3-9 behind the 3-7 left. First of 5 for him. Semifinals, Class C North. Just missed right, 1-7. He's up against a 9, spare 7, spare 6, 8, and 59 overall. Open bowling is done for tonight. Skeeter, 9-9 after 1. Tomorrow night, 5 p.m. Academy Lanes. Actually, 2 days from now. Time's flying. 2 days from now, Thursday rather. 5 p.m. Number 1 seed, Class B North. Sight Lunel, the third, takes on pushing division winner. Talk about that in just a moment. Look at this one. Wow, that's crazy. Not even a split. That's nasty. Youch. Not in the dictionary. What's to put it in? Y-O-U-C-H. Yikes, snouts combined. Ooh.
Officially not a split.
Not a split officially, right?
Correct. I have 2 headphones.
1 split. Muscle over somehow. Gets 4 the unconventional way. 2-9-10 left to right. Craig, 2 up hits, 1 split and a half, 2 spares, 13 bonus pins combined. No 10s. And a pair of 9s, an 8. Skeeter trying to get a special shot here. Octopin doesn't carry for an 8. And now trails 18-17 in the first of 5. Going to take some Rob Brown, who's been great in the playoffs. If Skeeter wins, it's here at Harvard Lanes, Harvard, Mass. If Craig wins, it's at Excellent Shooter Sports Club, next New Hampshire, lanes 11 and 12. Rob's favorite lanes. Skeeter bowling here at 9 and 10. Charles Collins won last night bowling here in Class A South over Matt Buffalo Nichols. Bullseye shot, 2 wobbling 7 left, 3-6-10, crazy. Each 2 up hits, each have 1 split so far. Skeeter, 2 more boxes in the hand. 101.8 or so in his leagues this year, 102, 103 range. Aussie ball over, and else got it. The 2-pin a little higher up. Couldn't get quite to it. Got the 7 out of the way. Nice second ball. He's up against a spare 7 and a spare 6 here. Skeeter 9. 35-26 down 9. It's spelled B-E-A-R-C. It's pronounced Bearce, like purse with a B. Skeeter NASCAR. Bearce. He loves NASCAR. You can tell on the weekends during this time of the year for sure. Great guy, too. Everyone loves Skeeter. 2-1 split. 6 balls on the 3, does not on the right. 4-7 up, another split. 3 and 2 so far. 3 hits, 2 splits in the first of 5 semifinals. Both for Bill Wall at home. He's 96 and 30 here, 84 and 42 away. Still a pretty good road record. 1 or 2 can't get quite the bounce he wanted. 8 and 1 record here at home. 16 and 2 overall record by total pinfall. 9. So really 17 matches he's won if you count the victory by total pinfall. But 9 blocks, 35 down 16. 1 seed trails the number 5 seed, Craig Powers, the 5th seed, up against Nate. 5 string total pinfall. All that matters. No points. Pocket shot, spins back for the 4. Maybe better standing. Another crazy split. 2, 7, 9, 10. Welcome to Harvard Lanes. 4 hits, 3 splits. Craig 2 and 1. Craig, maybe let's see if that wood goes back and forth. Looks like it might. Let's see. We'll take a walk down 9. So on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube in high definition, home of the mixed worlds, this Friday after 1 p.m., Saturday and Sunday, 9 o'clock local time, 1 hour later Atlantic time, our time, and an hour and a half later in Newfoundland on the 30s. Gregory will be there Saturday and Sunday. Bob Lee and myself, Duncan McDougal, Drew Steele, and others will be there all weekend long as well. 24 teams, 23 matches, only a tie for first. We'll be a 1-string roller like last year. Live coverage all weekend long, Friday through Sunday on your home for all things Candlepin Bowling, the ESPN of Candlepin Bowling, Candlepin Bowling Network. Before you hit that subscribe button and the bell icon after that so you get notified once we go live. So you don't miss the ball and say, whoops, I forgot what you on. Showing a special shot. Grab the wood, Mr. 2, not by much. And no mark half, and a double-digit lead will remain for Craig Powers. No 10 to the ball yet. Here, 7. 42, tough start, down 17. Plenty of time left. 5-string total pinfall. All that matters. We go to lane 10 for the first time tonight. Here in prime time. Dimitri Dynamite Dallas won last year in Class C, beat Craig at Wakefield in the conference finals. It's on Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Free to subscribe. Now it's about 6,300 subscribers pretty soon. Almost 6,250 right now or so. And close to 3,000 videos by the end of the mixed worlds, more than likely next weekend. This weekend coming up. Join us for free. Why not? Candlepin Bowling Network, high definition, YouTube only. For countless videos. And more on the way. Including the 10-string rollaway lanes, 9-pin handicap 80% tournament. August 29th, 10 a.m. at 4 p.m. Register Candlepins number 4. Can't not come. Anybody can win. When it's handicap. Powers. Offsets right. Not a bad lead. He takes out the 9 even better. 1 to 2. Generous lead. 6 box. First string up 15-9. 42 at the half up 17. Good shot. Key fold. He gets the Skeeter Bearce bounce there. Lead lane flow in Max, New Hampshire takes a 10. 69 through 6 early on. First 10 for either side. To join the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour, welcome Mike Prado for next season. Danny Finn, what a job he's done over the last several years. Going from pro and semi-pro to up to Class F, now Class E this year, now Western Conference. With Sean Sears running that. Mike Prado, welcome. Danny Finn, awesome job. Still on to the end of the season. 1, 2, 4, 6, 10. Contact Mike Prado on Facebook Messenger or Sean Sears on Facebook Messenger. Sean Sears, Sears, both on Facebook. It's a bowl, the 26-27 season. 18-week season starts September, ends May. 16 teams, mainly most conferences. 8 make the playoffs, 4 divisions, 4 wild card winners. Division winners for wild cards, the playoffs. Quality out for 9. They are receipt up each round, no brackets. It is receipt up each round. 78 through 7, the first of 5. Conference C semifinals. Second here, lost 507, 502, 9. 4-pin for a spare. 3 hit pin hits, 1 split previously. First 9 drop either side. Clean shot at it. You missed it. Easiest pin to make by about 17 to 21%. It's a mental game. Stats by Candlepin Bowling Network. Deep, frustrating side. That, my friends, is a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Put a bucket in, Craig. 88 through 8. 8's allowed. 8, 8, 8. 88 through 8. 2 10s the last three. Wrapped around a 9. Only 1 8 box is worst box. Rest 2 9s. Spear 7. Spear 6 back to back. Now a couple of 10s in the last three. The conference finals, semifinals for the second. In the conference finals last year. Conference semifinals this year. Right now. Try to get to the finals again. Maybe at Rob Brown's house in Extra Lane, Shooter Sportsbacks, New Hampshire. That's the case. 1 3 6 10. The pulse to 7. Way off. Up the 6 out of the way. Earn your pins here. You bowl here, or Wakefield, he bowls out of bowl anywhere. Charles Collins loves to challenge these houses. Josh Daly also. Howard's good shot. Headpin only for a tough 7. 95 through 9 for the 104 ACST bowler. 98 in his league. The second meeting, he won by 4 in the first string, won by 3 in the third. Lost both matches combined by 27 pins, splitting the points, 14 each. In fact, half of their 10 strings they bowled each other during the 18-week season in the division were by 6 pins or less. That's how close the matches were. Craig, 2 pins better on points on the road, 98 and 28. That's amazing. The best record in the entire division, entire conference. Skeeter in second, 96 home wins. 3-6 opportunity. Wood to the left, Wood in front. Final box of the first. 15 for a spare. Yes! 3 spares in the string. Start with a century. Club trying to get to 115 with a big 20. Skeeter Bearce down 17, starting this match up next. Wayne, wait to see if Michigan. Oh, God, boy, the lemon drop. They're $5 for cancel. Thanks, Craig. They're $5 for cancel. Thanks, Craig. A 2 fill beats a 12. You positive person would say 107 first string with Phil 7, 6, and 2 in his spares. Not happy with that result, but 12 is better than 10. Skeeter Bearce needs 2 marks to tie or win the string. No points like the 18-week season. All that matters is 5. String total. Tough start for him. Dots here, or head pits, circles are your splits. See Skeeter Punch City. 4 head pits in a row, 3 splits. Third meeting of the season. Division rival in the semifinals. So Craig officially 4 head pin hits, that string. Just 1 split. You got away with 107. Skeeter 4 and 3 so far. 4 head pin hits, 3 splits. The manager here does a great job. A lot of money in this place to keep it a bowling center. And the owner, New York, Jim Shook, really cares about this place. It's pristine. The bathrooms look gorgeous too. Mint condition. Tons of pinball machines there as well. Shuffleboard as well. Pizza, pretzels, chicken tenders. Great ownership here. So try to get going here. We'll split with the 5th box draw. Unbelievable. 2, 4, 7, 6 tonight. Stumps his foot, rightfully so. Like golf can be frustrating. It's like missing a chip shot sometimes, or a perfect shot, and nothing to show for because on the greens, off the greens, in the woods. Oh, that was close. You can feel a breeze back here in that one. Some other here in attendance also. Eating your chicken tenders. Oh, chicken to go. Skeeter, 7 again. Back-to-back 7s. Not himself yet. Down 69-49. The number 1 seed down 20 in his home house in the 3rd match of the season. 3 9s, 8, 2 7s. That's it so far. It's in 107, but more importantly, all that matters is 5-string total pinfall. A lot better than he's showing, obviously. No split for a change. It's 9. Looked like the 3, 6, 4, 7 left, but no more. Now it's just the 6. Can you take advantage for his first mark? 6 head hits, 4 splits. Each have 1 9 drop. Craig missed his. And Skeeter get his. For a spare. Bang! On the board. 59 the ball through 7. His mother a golf clap. Come on, it's not a golf match. You can cheer loud. Craig's got his fans in the stream also watching. Sigh of relief. Sometimes just get that one in your system and you feel much better. 59 of the ball through 7. Up against 78 through 7. 107 first he's up against. On the bonus, a beautiful ball. He pushed the 6 back to Punch City. 4 left, 10 right. That is just absolutely absurd. 18 bucks against a 9. Gets it closer. 78, 67 down. Just 11 right now on the first. 4 strings after this. 7 head hits, 5 splits. Charles Collins had 987 his first 3 last night. Tons of head hits, tons of splits. And it's win. All close again. Another sharp wind. Windy City here in Harvard. The crack at it. And doesn't go after all that for an 8. Drops 2 more pins there. 88-75. He's down 13 late in the first. He has never let it tied 9 after 1. Has never let it since. Or tied. Never let it all. Tied 0-0 in the pregame. 9-9 after 1. That's it. Still close. Lots of time left. Right side, Collins 8, a generous leave. One of the two. Can he capitalize? To muster that shot there. A little oomph. That's the frustration coming out. Craig at a 107 first. Second spare. What's the uprights? 85, down 10. A strike ties it up. We get a spare 2 in the 10th. Second string is next. On one seed, Bearce was just right 4. Fresh with that one. 89 through 9. Down 6. But now as many as 20 in the 6 box. 69-49. Now just down 6 right now. It's a spare 2. Too far left. 1-8, 6-10 right. A rare sighting for a clean 10. Doesn't go too often. Best you can do is 99. We've got 3 of the 4 not bad. 9, 98 first string. Craig Powers on the road, the number 5 seed, the only wild card. Survived the first round. Survives the first string by 9. 107.98 with 4 to go. You're watching Candlepin Bowling Network's presentation of the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Class C Northern Conference Semifinals. Paul Grand Live, Harvard Lanes, Harvard, Massachusetts. Hit that subscribe button. It's free. Why not? Watch these videos forever and ever on YouTube. Like and share the video with your friends and family. Invite them out to bowl. Candlepin Bowling for any age. It's unbelievable. Never too young, never too old, never too in between to bowl Candlepin Bowling for any age. Fall league's not too far away. Sign up now at your local bowling center. If you can't sleep tonight because you didn't sign up, call them tomorrow. Or stop by. Harvard Lane's here or your local bowling center. Let's get it shave 11 of the 20-pin hole after the 6 box. Got to feel a lot better than we finished. Skeeter no 10 boxes. Craig had 2. Craig had 3 spares to 2. But Craig had 13 bonus pins on 3 spares. Skeeter 12 on 2. So Craig obviously pinned better as well. By 8 pins. Pinning leads to winning. Now a second string, the visiting board of Wakefield Boldrum. Wakefield, Mass. Good evening, Jim Lazinski. I'll get this from the comments here in just a moment. Two great guys. One great match. Nice ball. It's 9 on lane 9. 8 pin first pair. Double wood. Rolling away and not in Ware, Mass. With a 10 string at 80% handicap. August 29, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Register again. Candlepins4cancer.com. Candlepins number 4, cancer.com. The 501c3 charity. A $500 check went to a bowler here, Monday Night League, last night. Checking out today officially. That's what it's all about. Miss first. Redeems himself on the second to start the string. 10 of the ball. Very underrated bowler. 104 in Wakefield's probably 110, 111 in Millis or Academy Lanes. Beautiful ball. Can't get the 10 to go. Comes back with a 7. 4 in the 10. Ski had this a moment ago. 18 through 1 in the second and 5 in the semifinals. When it takes on number 2, Rob Brown, either here or there at Wakefield. Skeeter's hoping it's here. He wins tonight. Cubs hoping he wins. It'll be Wakefield. He owns that house this year record-wise. Great try. So close. They're out of bounds by the 10. Bouncing balls, his third 10 of the match. Perfect start. Candlepin bowling 10 spares and strikes. A perfect string. 28 through 2 in the second. Harvard Lanes, Harvard, Mass. Great for birthday parties, corporate events, wedding venues, holiday parties, so much more. And of course, any league or open bowling. Now it's way off to the left. What another 11 dropped down. It would have been 2. None so far. Took out the 4-7. Mixed Worlds this Friday, 1 p.m. Friday, 9 o'clock local time, Saturday and Sunday. Second ball, not quite to get to the 2 left, 6 right. Craig on the road, 69 and 57, 47 and 30 from his division with Skeeter Bearce and Scott Bradish also in that division as well. Tough division. 10. Spear 8, 2 10s, perfect start. 38 through 3 in the second and 5 in the semis. 2 10s in the first, 2 so far in the second. Beat the 4 seeded Drayman, Ari Liebman in the quarterfinals here. Rather here, because Ari's the home ball is the 4 seed, 521 to 482. Big ball, it's 9. 6 to the plank in front. Good circling around like a shark in the ocean. Now it goes away. Now good chance here for another one. For a spare. Missed it. It's a Paul Grant shot. Those are aggravating when you miss that to a bowler. Been there, done it too many times. It's too easy sometimes to think it. Go through it. Make the second time tonight, a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Is there ever a good tie for that, Skeeter? He's like, no, unless you win. The good news, 3 10s in a string after a spare 8 start, 48 through 4. You could say a blown save. He's 1 for 3 on single pins for spares. Skeeter 1 for 1 so far. Remember that. Won the first one, 798. To the left, just 4. 1 3, wobbling 10 right. Behind the 3 is the 9. One of 2 sleeper pins. The 8 pin behind the 2 that's not there. It's the other one. 4 7 left. 5th box, second string. The visiting bowler, Craig Powers, the 5th seed. Trying to get to the conference finals for the second year in a row. ESPN's head pin, Cherry's the 3. 1 4 7 right side. 9 10. Trying to get to 58 and stay pin perfect in the second. Great shot. Pretty good. It's 2 rocking pins. 7-9 hold up for an 8. Only 2 pins in the deck of the string. 56 start. Had a 59 start in the first. Won it by 9. Here's Craig Powers taking a seat. Now here's Skeeter Bearce on lane 9, his home house as the manager. Not working tonight. No double duty. He'll put his mother to work if somebody comes in, right? Mother's a nice lady watching you in live person. Tough start to that first. 42 half. Got a little better the second half. Couple marks. Got it close. 107.98. Down 9. Starting at second of 5. Chasing 56 from Craig. I've got the power. Plural. Bearce. Slide 6 and Millis. The Rick Kamrowski special. 1-2-4-7. Made a living off them. My Friday night mixed league teammate for years. He was president there for a few years. I was president of that league for 12 years at one point. Did you know? Way off. Every time he's been close. The Candlepin. Skeeter. All grand special. Missed the second. Make the third. Put a buck in. Craig leads 2-1 in that department. Missed the second. Make the third at 10. That's his first 10 of the match. The PGS. Down to 8 in the string. 17 in the match. Craig with a seeding upset. Which not really been upset. The way these two have bowled each other in the same division all year. Obviously, balls left. Years ago, that'd be a skip lob, be illegal. Now it's not a lob. It doesn't go to a 10-foot lob line. With a chance for the 1-3-10. 14 gorgeous lanes. Great shot. Gone! Spear! He starts perfect. 20 to ball through 2. 9 to lead the string to cut it to 8. 3 spears, all coming since the 7 blocks first string. Goes at 8 and 4 in the first. Coming in number 1 in average, 107.68. 180.72 record. On the extra session, drop control too low. Lucky to get a bunch. Diamond plus the 10. 5 beats a 2 fill. 25 through 2 in the second of 5. Down 3 in the string. A dozen in the match. Great shot. It goes again. Masterful spear. The hard way. Who says Diamond's a girl's best friend? That plus the 10. For a C ball, less than 1 in 5 chances. That's why Diamond's a girl's best friend down in Candlepin bowling. But that time, Gonzo. 35 in the ball through 3. Back to back for the second time. He went 2 out of 3 in the first. Bearce, only 2. Each of a 2 fill negate each other. Craig into the first of the 2 fill. Now in the third box, second string. Skeeter returns the favor. Down 1 in the string. 38-37, down just 8 in the match. Hooks right. 1, 2, and a 7. It's a 10 and an 8. I'm not to take the lead, maybe in the match for the first time. Here in prime time. Missed the head pin for a new. Gives a pin back. 48-46. Craig Powers sitting down, keeping score. Is up 2 in the string. Skeeter Bearce on lane 9 is down 11 in the match, up against an 8.
Already beat your first half.
Skeeter 42 first half in that first string, a 56 back half. Craig 51 and 56, or the 59 and 48 is first half of the first string. First and second halves. There's a nice ball, nice split. Shades of the first, 6 right, 2, 4, 7 left. Crazy.
What's this way?
1 each.
You don't need for 3.
And it bounced over. It's a good ball. Oh, close. Here comes the wood. Not quite. Every which way but loose. A for effort. And ties the string. To 9. 55 half. 15 down, 35 to go. Class C Northern Conference semifinals on Candlepin Bowling Network. Craig Powers, 56. Skeeter Bearce, 55 in the second of 5. Craig up 1 in the string. Craig up 10 in the match. Back to lane 10. We'll get those scores on the screen in just a moment. Excellent matchup here. Red Hot Rod Brown awaits the winner, hopefully for July 4th. Already the replacement surgery scheduled. That'll be an X-Lane Shooting Sports Barracks, New Hampshire, lanes 11 and 12. If Craig wins, if Skeeter wins, Rob Brown comes here. Rob won 10-4. We'll go over that later on. Close match, as expected. Nine against 9 opponents in the top 8 this year. Well, 9 out of 18 matches this year. 9 were against top 8 opponents. 74 and 52, a darn good record against playoff opponents this year. 5-4 record in the row by pinfall. Second ball gets 6 more. 7 left. 6 right. There really is dumb. 7-6. It really is dumb. Let's just pick them 2 numbers and be popular. How about 3-1 or 2019? Yes, son. 7 still wiggling for 9. Second half, second string, 65 in the ball through 6. Total pinfall for 5. All that matters to get the conference finals. Single high of the season, 140, a couple of 140s. A 137, a 130, a 130. Slips and slides 5. 1-5 middle, left side, 4 middle, 7 left, 8 right. 3 pieces, not bad on the deck. Way off though. 1 in the 7. When he has a 130 or better this season, 43 and 13 record. Bunch of 120s, including a 128, 3 127s, 126, 123, and a 120. When he's got a 120 or better, 95 and 45. Head pin for 9. So in 10 of his 18 matches, he had at least a 120 or higher in each, at least one of the strings, some multiple. Back-to-back 9, 74 through 7 here in the semis. Anybody knows the score of the Josh Daly Corey Lisi match on the chat? We'd appreciate it. Class A North semifinal winner takes on Mark Ridge. Mark beat Josh. His only loss this season, 6-18, 6-11. Mark won the 5th, 130 119 to win it by 7. 9-5 victory. It tied the string, 120 each. That first matchup. 5 up, 5 down. I was great to see Wayne Penny from Michigan. Alexia Bell, great to see you. Thanks to the $20 donation for Candlepin Streets. Your friend's $10. We developed a family going through cancer treatments in the Candlepin community. $123,500 for the Harvard Lanes Bowl last night. $16,500 loan in 2026. A good thing we're doing. Candlepins4cancer.com, a 501c3 charity. Buy a demo at candlepins4cancer.com. Local buckets or very stream live. Hours Nate slowing down since a Spear 8 start. Had 3 10s, perfect the first 4 since then. 8, 9, 9, 8, 82 through 8 on Candlepin Bowling Network. Skeeter Bearce down 10 in the match up next. We at the high series of the year. Greg had a 579. Hit it twice this season, actually. Also a 568, a 560. Only 8 times 18 weeks was over his average. He won 18 matches overall. Section 12-5 his matches. Ski was 16-2. Powers off track, loses his mind in 9. 91 through 9, the second of 5. He's gone over his average. He's 89 and 23. That's an impressive record. 89-23. Over his average in the first by 3. When he had 107.98. First 2 strings of the season of week 1 in Portsmouth against number 16 seed Steve Davis. Started the season at 128 and 130. On his way to a 579. The crossover, triangle right, 3 the middle pin, the object, 6 to the right, 5 to the left. The number 5 seed. Spare! Bookend spares. Spare 8 in the first, spare in the 10th. 101 on the ball, tries to pass his 107 first. Skeeter cheering him. I love the sportsmanship, the way it should be. Hours on 10. Looks right, 5. Had a spare 2 to end the first, and a spare 5 to end the second. 107, 106. His first 2, 213, 1 over the boiling point. Skeeter Bearce down 1 in the string, just 10 in the match, was down 20 in the 6-box first string, has come back to cut it closer. And not himself quite yet. That's scared, he's on his target. A 6-pack, check his ID. He could be young. Could be wearing makeup. That could be one leap year. Until 2028, the next one, every 4 years. 1 seat for spare. Connects! Tough shot, makes it! Mother with another golf clap. Come on, Ryan. No golf claps. Come on, make some noise.
I wouldn't want to be trying to shoot that. Rely on picking up.
Third spare of the string, 65, like Paul Kroger, 65 love affair. The number 6 song in the Billboard Hot 100 in 1982 on Casey Kasem, the singer of I Go Crazy. Remember that song, 65 Love Affair? She knows it, right? When rock and roll was simple and clear. Here's 9. Coming alive. Here, the second. 6 pins, 10 away, front of the mark. 19 bucks, 74, 65. He's up 9 in the string. It's a dead heat. We're tied in the match. How many times I said that the last 5 years? Back to back again. Missed it. They've each missed 1 in the string, an easy one. The 10 gets in the lead for the first time in the match. And not there for 9. Match from the 9. 83-74. 9 in the string. Up 0 in the match. It's tied. If it's tied up to 5, we do a 1-string roll until somebody wins. No 2-block stuff. It's unusual. No 10s in the first. Only 1 10 here to start the second. Didn't want the PGS, I guess. The Paul Grant Special. I'll give him Bruce later on. Back in the pocket. Lightly salted. Look at this one. That's crazy. Take a video of that one, Nico, after you see this one. 2-5, middle left. 7 left, 6-10 right. Doesn't win by that 5 to go to the 6-10. It's possible it goes outside that 2, maybe. Nasty split. Had 7 minutes in that first, 5 splits. Bearce, good shot. Got it! There's a highlight rail. Skeeter boosts him down. 4 spares in the second. 93-82 takes the lead in the match for the first time. It took him 18 boxes. 93-82 up 11 in the string. 2 of the match plus. Mother approves fair. Middle string is next. It's a good one. Candlepin Bowling Network's presentation. Class C Northern Conference semifinals. Skeeter rocks the pocket. Setback lead. Little Corey Smith in Canada. We'll give you credit for the nickname. 5 middle, 6-10 right. Doesn't go too often. 100-8 on the spare 7. Hey, there, trying to muscle it down close. Wanted that one. Likely have the lead in total, barely going to the third. No go at 9. 109 through 9, up 18 the string. He's up 9 in the match. His biggest lead. Took him 18 bucks to get the first lead of the match. It's a 15 bucks, a spare 5 from Craig Powers. Tight battle here for the third time this season. 2 tight ones, their first 2 matches. Splitting 28 points each, 14-14. On the cross of the wall, it's 8.5. 5 wobbles, 10 to right. A plethora of wood. Still a chance to plow through. Where's Jeff Balls, the bulldozer? You need him. Now he leads, going to the third. To the spare. Oh, it spun away from the 10. That was close again. No dice. I get to 119. Frustrating shot. A good bounce, but didn't go. 9, 118, 106. Second string win. He wins it by 12. And with 2 down and 3 to go in the conference semifinals, Class C Northern Conference, we got a doozy here. It's 216 for Skeeter Bearce, 213 for Craig Powers. It's a field goal lead for the number 1 seed on the 5th seed. Now back to lane 9 for a middle string of 5. Overtime, 1 string will be tie after 5. Let's get those scores on the screen every 5 boxes. Feels like the season all over again for these two. Typical match. Close, close, close. At least they went by 5 pins or less this time. But it's 3 after 2 for Skeeter. 23-pin turnaround since that 6 blocks for a string. Here's your box to box every 5 and after every string. Not my hand run. That's too good. The nuns are abusive to me. I got bad habits from it. No pun intended. Check these head pin hits here. Last string confirmed. Craig 4-1. He's just 7-2 overall. Unefficient head pin hits. Skeeter 7-5, 5-4. 12 head pin hits, 9 splits, 75% clip on split. He leads the match by a field goal. Now a middle string. Harbor Lanes, Harbor Mass, highly recommended. Number 5, see the only wild card left after the first round. Craig plucks up the 3-9. Youch. We're on Candlepin Bowling Network in high definition YouTube. Please like and share the video. Tell your friends also. The bell icon for live notifications once you subscribe. All up in the 5-pin, good second ball. Mixed Worlds this Friday, 1 p.m. Friday after 1 p.m. after 9 a.m. Saturday and Sunday. 24 teams, 23 matches, double coverage on the weekend. 2 matches at once. Single coverage on Friday. Every team gets covered at least once, some twice. Hours of 9 to start the third. Ron Brown, the winner, takes on the winner of this match, the 2 seed, holding serve the first 2 rounds. He's been tremendous in the playoffs. Twice in Class B. Took out the 1 seed in 3 seasons a few years ago. Dangerous threat every year. Now the first time he's won a division. Howard's Rockets 9. Wood slides out of bounds behind the 4. What 9-year-old match? 1-4. Youch. Folks, working that during your summertime, during your practice. 20 balls where you reset that box. Working your single pins during the summer from practice. That's how you get better. And that, my friends, is a Palm Brand special. Missed the second, make the third. Never a good time for that. That's his third one. 25% on singles for spares. Remember those. 19 through 2 in the third of 5. Won the first by 9, lost the second by 12. Back to the pocket, a little light, spinning 7.5. 7 hobbles left. 5 shimmies middle. Object pin middle left is the 2. 2, 5, and the 7 on the split. Nice shot. Spare! 6 pairs the match for the number 5 seed, Craig Powers at a Wakefield Boulder, Wakefield, Mass. On the road. 29 of the ball through 3 in the third. A beautiful ball in the pocket. It's 8.5, 9. Rounds it up the 4. Tripped up by the wood. Clean shot the 10. He's like, no, not another single pen. Almost 19-2, a 38 through 3. Biggest fill so far. What if he needs it? First spit. Bossy balls it and missed again. He's 1 for 5. Youch. Webster, please, for the dictionary. Y-O-U-C-H. Youch. Yikes and ouch combined. Why not? You put 5 in the words last year. You put youch in. Why not? Put it in. A bucket list. And once again, a Paul Grant special. Missed the second, make the third. Back-to-back ones, you could say, or 2 out of 3. 48 through 4. Another blown save. 48 through 4 in the middle string is halfway point coming up. Another good ball. 9 again. He's like, no, make it a strike, please. Better wood this time by the king, the 5. Ladies, the queen. There's a king, there's a queen. King tonight for the guys. 4 is 9 drops. 4 is head pitch. 3, 9 drops the string. 0 for 2 so far. 1 for 5. Take this one. Wow. Lonely Island sometimes up there in that shot. That just irks you. Same spot for 9. Missed chances of maybe 3 extra marks. That string, a 57 mark, what could have been 4 spares potentially, turned to the 1 with a 9 pill. 0 for 3 on singles. Youch. And that string alone, 1 for 6 in the match. Halfway through his match, and here's the number 1 seed, the manager here, the great manager, Skeeter Bearce, the NASCAR Bearce. So that's his 3rd string. Up 3 in the match. 57 officially for Craig. I think I had 56 down. Let me check my math here. No, I did have 57. I had it right. No scoreboard here. Dots, he had pin hits, circles, he had splits. He had 4 pin hits and 1 split at half. Here's Skeeter. Trying to race to the finish. His first year in the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour. Number 118 league bowler, high single 194, high triple 454, high 5 right at forward or backwards. You get it right, 707. His 4th decade of Candlepin bowling. He bounces ball 7. He bounces it, takes something off sometimes. 2 piece of wood could be a problem. He's got the 5 middle, 9 to the right of the 5, 10 in the timeout corner. Another split. What else is new? That's 13 head pin hits, 10 splits. Nuts. Serving that way. He cannot step with a foul line by rule. If he does, we lose the ball. It's middle string underway. Trying to host Rod Brown at 1-2 finals. To go on to the ACST Championship neutral site in July. Plow through it. No, he bounced it again. Both got their chances. Probably it's a 9 and 57. Skeeter flip flops 1 for 9. 9 after 1 of 3 in the match. Starting the 3rd of 5. The Friday Night Pro League Game of the Week returns. All 35 weeks return September 11th. Labor Day is late, September 7th, so it's 4 days after. September 11th, 2026. Somehow, some way, 35 weeks plus the playoffs on your home for all things Candlepin Bowling. Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube in high definition every Friday night, 7:30 p.m. That's why you hit that bell icon for live notifications. Don't forget about the Friday Night Pro League or any events, including the Mixed Worlds this weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Bearce crosses over, same thing, but this time the 5 goes down. Triple wood, so in front of us, 9-10. It has to be a split, of course.
See, this is making me feel at home.
I'm going for that wood in the right. The one in front's too high up. We want that middle wood,
That's
red
all,
line,
that always happens to Wakefield.
or chip left. That's how I'm playing it. That's how he plays it. I was afraid of that. That's why I want to go that wood to the right. I'll have to ask him later on. That's what I wanted to do. It's too high up. That's what I wanted to do. That's what I thought he would do. Middle left for a 10. Ties the first two boxes, 9 and 10, 19-19 in the third of 5 in the conference semifinals. Class C North. Dimitri Dynamite Dallas won last year, double promotion in Class A. Limited the first round against Troy Ford in the 5th seed. Dimitri, Division 1 of 4th seed. What a great year he had. What a career he's had the last couple of years. 24 years, averaging 121. Launch over that phenom. Speed up 3 in the match. Positive shot, another 2-1 split. Of course, a split. 3, the middle pin, right. The object, 5 to that, 10 to the right. Wood circling the 10. 3 head pin hits, 3 splits, of course. Why not? Bunny hole. So he gets a spare 9, so Craig will take the lead back in the match as we go back and forth all evening long. 9, 28 through 3, down 10 in the string, down the touchdown, the extra point, 7 in the match. Skeeter took his first lead in the 8th box, second string, 182. Now he trails a 19 box to a 9. Against 10-9. 25 and 2 to tie it up halfway through the match. Not a head pin is it fell behind, but it is a split by rule. No head pin hit. Must make contact with the ball. The head pin to copper, head pin hit officially. 8 left, 3, 6, 10 right. Wood again on the deck. And of course, it is officially a split. It would have not been a split if the head pin stood. So 4 head pin hits, 4 splits. Here in the middle string of 5. Oh, close. 8 goes the tough one. The 10 still there. I get his third 10 of the match, and the tough piece of wood won't make it easy. Just giggles off. His mother gets a kick out of that one. She's like, thanks, Mom. 9. It's like, Mom, thanks for making fun of me, Mom, on the live stream. Loses the pin, 48-37, down 11 in the string. He's down 8 in the match. Powers has the lead as we get to the halfway point. Yeah, there's 25th box of 50, maybe 60. What time after 5? We tied the first time since Jordan Britton and Danny Finn and Millis for that match. Thriller on Candlepin Boy Network on YouTube. The 21-22 season. Bearce, 6-pack, check his ID. Second time. The good news, it's not a split for the first time in the string. He won earlier, but not this time. 1 of the 9. So Craig has lead the half, and the total pinfall for 5. Going back half, he did in the first. An 8:45 start. Halfway through his match, Craig 57-45 of 12 in the string. Back row was after 1 of 9 in the match. Paul Grand Live, Harvard Lanes, Harvard, Massachusetts. Newly renovated, Shawnee, Harvard Lanes, 204 Air Road. You're watching a special presentation of the Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour, Class C Northern Conference Semifinals on Candlepin Bowling Network. Craig Powers, the 5th seed at Wakefield Bowldrome, Wakefield, Mass, on the road, taking on the NASCAR driver, number 1 seed, Skeeter Bearce. Tuning in late after the Daily Lisi match on Hugh Steele's call earlier. Tell your friends jump on here. Craig won the first 107.98. Skeeter won by 12, 118.106. It's evaporated back to 9 for Craig Powers. Now the second half underway. 12 pin lead in the string, 9 in the match for the 5th seed. John Dumais, the 4th seed. 1 seed, Saturday the 3rd, Thursday night, 5 o'clock, Academy Lanes, Pub 125, the eve of the Mixed Worlds, this Thursday night or afternoon. Live call on the ACST Facebook page here on YouTube if in use by another streamer. Mini split 3, 5, 9 behind the 3 and the 10. 6 blocks, third string. Taking his time, wiping his hand down. Excellent match. Tight, tight, tight. Powers. Try to get the 5, not quite. A little light, and that object pin the 3. Give him a millispecs or less. 5 happy hits, 2 splits here in the third. He's missed 5 or 6 single pins for Bearce. He leads the match. That's a 10 to start the second half of the match. 67 through 6. Third 10 of the third. 7-6. Just 3. 13 of his matches. He's got double-digit points, getting 10 points more in a 14-point match per match. 2 points a string, 4 for total. Tie split in half. It's pretty good. Back in week 10 against number 2 Rob Brown at extra lanes, where he could be if he wins tonight for the conference championship. Went 10-4, 568, 542, 16 pin win. Actually, a big 144th to put it away. So he has some confidence. He does win tonight and goes there. He takes a 7. 74 through 7, second half of the match. At the half, up 12 in the string, 9 in the match. Biggest lead was 20, 69-49, the 6 blocks of the first. Craig drops the 9, 1 wiggles for the 2-4-7. The Rick Kamrowski special, Millis. Good shot. Gone for a spare. 7 spares for the 5th seed. Craig Powers here in the semis on the road. Spare 9 in the third, spare in the 8th. 84 to ball through 8. An easy match, the number 1 seed, Skeeter Bearce. Powers, right side, another Kamrowski special, 6. Wood coming for more, falls away. 1, 2, 4, 7, spare 6. 90 through 8 in the third of 5. Conference semifinals, Class C North. Hooked it barely, nothing else. 2-4-7 still there. Trying to crack triple digits in his 9th box. CP 9. 9's a wild. 9-9-9. 99 through 9. Final box was third. Skeeter Bearce right now 2 rocks behind the match. Still 2 strings to go later on. Love to see a third overtime, the ACST history. Drops the middle 5. 9 back right, 1 or 2 sleeper pins, 8 beyond the 2, the other sleeper pin. 1 head pin, and the 5 beyond the 1. Head pin slices in. It wants to go down the 5. Leading Tower Pisa. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down. How close can you get? I was heartbroken. The Weebles version came out. They did fall down. I didn't even know about that until 30 years later on. I was heartbroken. What's the first? The Weeble wobble don't fall. You come on, the Weebles that do fall down. What's up with that? I'm still mad about that.
That's nuts.
It is nuts.
Honestly,
Got Rob there at 10. 109's third string is best string. 107, 106, 109, 322 for the 5th seed, Craig Powers. And Skeeter Bearce starts the second half of the match, down 12 on the string, 9 in the match. The 1 seed trails the 5th seed in his home house. Now they give instructions to focus. Or she's going to ground him. Close, close, close. 20, the biggest lead for Powers. Third string not listed there is 322. Crush got his personal fan next to him, his own fan. A regular fan, not a fan of watching it. A power fan. Michael Steves, good evening from Calgary. Good match here. Second up underway for Skeeter Bearce. Another 1-2-4-7 Kamrowski special. We call him Millis. Hasn't quite hit his stride yet. Should have a good second string, though, 118 at the 98 first. Right about his average. Inside the pipes, 1-7 still there. Slipped that time. It's a 10, 7, spare 6, 9, 10, 109 string. 2 marks to get there. He's up 3 after 2. Likes it for 9. 54 through 6. A second up underway. Down 13 in the string. He's down 10 in the match. Lost 107.98, won 118.106. Average around 108, 110 all year. Ends up at 10. Got injured towards the end of the season. 107.68 lead in the conference. Nice ball there. And look at this one. Covered the Dark Shell's paradigm time shot with the 5-pin going down. Full middle, wiggling around the object pin with wood in front to spoil it. 7 left, 8 right, 10 in the far corner. Back to Split City. That's 5 and 5 I have this string. I'm mistaken. Try to get that edge of that pin on the left. Behind that wood somehow, but not quite. 7. He matches the box. Can't gain any ground. 74-61 down 13 the string. Double digits. 10 in the match. 2 strings after this. Overtime, we tie up to 5. Try to get some of these comments here behind. Rebecca Graham, good evening. Haverhill, Mass. Michael Steve from Calgary. Wayne Petty. Multiple streams, yes, Wayne. Friday, Greg's not going to be there, so 1 stream on Friday. The first 7 matches, all 10 and 6 on Sunday, double streams. Good match indeed. Jessica Smith watching. Well, you just love Candlepin bowling. That's my phrase. True. Josh Lilly beats Corey Lisi 651 to 585 into the Class A North Final against Mark Ritchie, who marked the only one to beat him all year. Topping out 2, 1-5-9. Thank you, Scott Perry, for the information. Lexia Bell loves Candlepin bowling. Wilkins Roger and Levy LLC Hong Kong watching. 8. Skeeter 69. And all of a sudden, he's down in the string by 21 and 18 of the matches. Second biggest hole since 20 down earlier in that first. Couple marks. 2 big 20s. Ties the string. Keeps his lead. 37-2 ties it going to the 4th. Which is, there's no points for string in the playoffs. It's total pinfall 5. All that matters. 1-3-7. Not easy, but manageable. Bearce. Oh. So what string is next? In prime time. No good. That's 9. Ties the box. 99-78 down 21 the string. 18 match against the pesky Craig Powers, who's 1 for 6 on singles for spares and leads by double digits. Skeeter gets a 10. A big 20 gets a 98. But you cut down to 8 in the match in the 4th. On the crossover, it's just 7.5. The wood circles between the 3 middle, 5 left, 6 to the right. Not a split for a change. Hoist that flag, he says. Punch is spare. Next to the wood carried it, but not the object pin. And the 5 survives. They'll try to get to 88 and reset for the 4th. Took a double-digit lead heading into the 4th. Bearce 9, disappointing 87 third. No marks. And just 303, a 101 average for the near 108 league bowler. Was by 22. He's only down 19. That's the good news. He's down 19 in the match with 2 to go. King Fred Powers punches ticket in the conference championship for the second year in a row. He does not have to face Michi Dynamite Dallas, who was in Class A North. It's Rob Brown awaits the winner. He's getting too many punches. You think it's a matter of time before he breaks through. Good second string. Jessica, it's great to meet you Monday. Also, thanks for donating $10 for Candlepins for Cancer. Rollaway Lanes, your local bucketeer. Candlepins4cancer.com by Venmo. You can also send a check. The address to send a check on the website, candlepins4cancer.com. Lots of zeros are nice to have too on checks, by the way. Just some saying. Small, middle, medium, large donations help. $123,500 paid out to Candlepin families. I make no excuses for asking you for money. All goes back to the Candlepin community, to bowling centers and to families going through cancer treatments and bowling centers going through a hard time. Saved all play a year and a half ago and trying to save Oakland Park Bowling Center as well. We're going to Jason Cayley up there to Oakland Park. They have a 9-pin tournament July 25th. To make that one, please support them. Great guy. Well, 131 league bowler too. Oswald again. Oh, it's now 8-4. Starting the 4th. On Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube. Nearing 3,000 videos soon. Cole took the 1-9, leave up the 7 left. The right side, 3-6-10. First box, 4th string. Object pin for a 7 to start the 4th of 5. 2 object hits, nothing to show for it. That's Candlepin Bowling. Splits the product they give you. Split 50% of the time during the regular season. Skeeter way up higher than that tonight. Okay, trying to get the seeding upset. Get the conference finals against 2-seed Rob Brown. Side 5, 1, 3 in front. Behind the 9 is the 3. Right side the 10. Left side the 7. Way off. The 10 with the wood. You can see it was 20 by him. That's 8. 15 3-2 in the 4th in the semifinals. Skeeter Bearce in the on-deck circle, overdue for a big string like the second. Career high average of 118 at a 118 the second. Everything else below. Hey, Panette, look at this one. 5 middle, 8 left, 10 right. Ridiculous. That's a Skeeter Bearce split tonight. Try to slice over. Go. Took the 8 out of the way. The old New England discount 5 and dime stores back then when things were 5 and 10 cents. The Wilbur shot, it's called back in the day. 5 and the 10. Now it's dollar stores. Here's his mind. 8. After a sluggish start. 7-8-8. 23-3-3 through 3. 23-3-3 make it. And that gives Skeeter Bearce a chance to gain some ground without a mark still. Skeeter about 2 marks behind in the match right now. Oh, 10 goes down. Another 9 drop for the 7th time. He's 1 for 6 so far. He has wood for the 3rd time to help. He missed the last couple with wood. This time he's staring at the 4. There it is. There. 2 for 7. Made 1 in the second out of 2. 0 for 1 in the first. 0 for 3 in the third. And leads the match by 19 up to 3. Now in the 4th. Box 4th string. 33 in the ball. The only wild card survived the first round. You're in the semis. Off to the right. 3. 6, 9, 10 go down. 13 box. 36 through 4. 4 under par. 10 per box. Minimum. How's the 3 and the 7? 1, 2, 4 in front. 8 wiggling behind the 2. The king is the 5 behind the 1. Power a 6. Strange half 7, 8, 8. Spare 3, 6. Just 42 at the mark. Unbelievable. Skeeter has a chance to gain some ground. He gets a mark or two. He could get the lead back in the match. Craig has led most of the way through. Skeeter's led a couple of times here and there. Starts his 4th string at home here at Harvard Lanes, Harvard, Mass. Must-see destination. Jeff Little and Alex Patton host the 9-pin tournament July 26th. Baby's on my birthday with a new knee, hopefully by then. Rick, I'm glad you're feeling better. Cancer survivor. Great match. Skeeter, right side, 5. The poles to 10. 1, 2, 4, 7 in front, starting his 4th. Charles 2, 1, 4, 7, 10. Youch. Captain Happy, thanks for watching. David Gallants, good to see you. Osher and Terry Canada. Great talking to the phone. Half an hour, Terry Canada. Campbell's Kansas shirt, a Bumsway baby shirt also. Delivered to his house. Oh, it's a quality 9. Gains 2 there. He's down 17 the match. Plenty of time to go. It's 5 strings. Total pinfall with the right to the conference championship. Against 2-seed Rob Brown. He's hoping it's here if he wins. Five nines cut to 16. I want to get a couple of marks. Tries it out. Slip sliding 6. 1-5 middle. 9-10 right. He had 3 straight matches this season exactly for the 5-24, and then got a 5-17 the 4th week. Unusual novelty. This left 597 week 1 is high single. Over his average this year, he's 86 and 26. Under average tonight. Skeeter, nice 9. Gains 1 more, 18-15, nipping away, up 3 in the string, down 2 touchdowns, 2 extra, 2 2-point conversions, 16 the match. Here in the 4th. 86 and 26 record over his average 47 and 9. It's a 130 string or more. There's a 120 string or higher, 122 and 46. That is a startling number. On that crossover 9, King is the 5. Saint Spot takes it. No split. 3rd box, 4th string. The 1 seed trails the 5th seed by double digits. 1 for 1 in the 1st. Craig 2 for 7, and Craig leads the match. That wood gets in the way, maybe. Could we get around it? Who got around it? Spear took the detour. How about that one? Nico highlight reel. 28 the ball through 3. He's gained the first 3 blocks in the 4th. The 19-pin deficit is now down to 14. Unmarked to cut the single digits. It's a spare 3 to 6. The next 2. 2 for 2 in single pins. 7 spares in the match. No strikes either side yet. Frank has 8 spares in the match. Skeeter unloads. Drops 8, not bad. 1 of the 3. Spare 8 is down to single digits a match. Doubles 18 to 2 to 36 through 3 of 13 the string. He's down a touchdown a match, just like that. It's a spare 3 and a 6, a 42 half. 61 half ties it up, needs 1 mark to do so. Can he get here? Just missed, not by much again, close. We'll drop here, get a spare 3 with a 6 in the next box. Important pin for a 10, 46-36, up 10 in the string. He's down 9 in the match. Up against a 6. A Mark can make a lead. Back in his column. Lost 107.98, won 118.106, lost the third 109.87. A beautiful ball for a strike, just about. The wood stopped short and brought it around the 5 with a little shimmy. Second 9 dropped the last 3. 2 for 2 so far in the match. Could be a lead change potentially. He makes this one with a good fill. Double barrel woods. There! Bearce back in business. 3 for 3 on singles in the match. 56-42, up 14 the string, down 5 in the match. A 6 fill for the lead. With 15 walks to go, we'll find out next as he's halfway through the 4th. We go back to lane 10 now. What a great battle. What a match. Don't you just love Candlepin bowling for any age? Get the word out. Kids League, Junior Leagues, Adult Leagues, Senior Leagues. Never too old, never too young, never in between. To bowl Candlepin bowling. Get the word out. Fall Leagues forming soon. Here's the first 3 just joining in right now. It's close. Biggest lead has been 20 either side. We have 19 up to 3. It was up 20 in the first in the 6th box. Now Skeeter breathing down his neck on a spare next to take the lead with a 7 fill. 15 box to on regulation overtime. We tie up to 5. Love to see that. I don't know if these guys want you, I'd love to see it. Free bowling. They don't charge extra for the extra string, right, Skeeter? 5th seed Bowers on the nose. Can't get the 4 to go. The 6 flops down. 4 left, 6 right. Ridiculous. A lot of splits tonight. Skeeter has more of them. Trying to send it over. No, the wood got in the way. And a spare 3 in the 4th box. A 7, 8, 8 before that. A 6 in the 5th. Both taking turns, struggling at times. Hours a 9. 51 through 6 on Candlepin, Bowling Network Mixed Worlds this Friday afternoon up to 1 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, 9 a.m. local time. 10 o'clock Atlantic, 10:30 for our fine friends in Newfoundland. 2 o'clock Tuesday afternoon, Friday afternoon in Atlantic time, and 2:30 in Newfoundland on the half hour. We got followers from Newfoundland watching us sometimes. Check out our friends up there. Here's a lemon drop, $1 for Candlepin's Cancer. Finally, Jing. That's the second right to 6, second left to 4. Optional disclaimer, $1 donation. Most bowls are good about it. You are. Thank you very much. And right back with 8 more, but leads up to 4. Have been a good ball in the first. Now could be trailing. Anyway, Bearce does next in the fill. 10, 61 through 7, late in his 4th. 1 by 9, lost by 12, 1 by 22. Was up 19 coming in, halfway through. He's down 14 to string up 5 in the match with Skeeter on a spare next. 5 to tie, 6 for the lead. Looks like this all season, his first 2 matches. Flies to the King, a bucket of 5. Diamond plus the extra pin, if you want to call it that. Diamond plus the 7. Starlight 5, you name it. Not a split. It's odd the 2, 2, 4, 7. Might get a mark. Deep sigh of frustration again. He had second 10 of the string. He had 4 in the 3rd. Nice 10. You're not getting marks. 10s are good. Back-to-back 10s. 71 through 8. Could use a mark or 2. Keep the pressure on Skeeter. Trying to hang on that lead. Heading in the 5th on the road. The General Brian Patton class, he went to the conference championship twice. Lost to eventual champion Jeff Little the Laser, and just 2 years in a row. Jeff Little won as a 7 seed in Class C his first season. Justin Ruggiero won as a 2 seed. Actually, John Vitales won as a 5th seed. Nice try, and the split won't go.
tell him that's much good going.
Use the mark on the 10th. First three strings over average 107, 106, 109, 104 change roller. A 9 just 80 through 9. When I get his average, unless he doubles up. Skeeter concludes the 4 decks before the final string, maybe more. In prime time. Eight and back, 1, 3, 6, 10 in front. Going since 19, took a hiatus from 1990 to 2015. Another start an after school program in Dalton, now closed. Yes, missed the head pin, but the wood carried, but not to get the 8-10. Tough string. Possible 10 with the helicopter shot. Trying to get to 90. 19 in deficit. Could go up and flip down in flames. 19 in lead, but nothing doing. An 8, 88, disappointing fourth. That puts him at 410, now under average for the night. 410 through 4 for the 5th seed, Craig Powers. Wakefield Bulldrum, Wakefield, Mass, and Skeeter Bearce. Opportunity zone for the lead. He's down 19 coming to the string. He's taking 14 the deficit. He's on a spare now. 56-42 at 14 the string, down 5 the match, 6 for the lead. It's no marks the rest of the way. This is 4th. 1 string to follow at least. Both under average, tense match here in the semis. And a lot of blowouts, not this one. Off the right, just 3 in the fill. Howard still leads the match. Skeeter 59, Craig 42. Skeeter up 17 in the string, Craig up 2 in the match. That's a Paul Grant shot. I mean, it's a 9, 10-10, 9-8. 107 ties the match, 1 to the 5th. Wild shot for 7, gives 2 back. 66-51 of 15 in the string, down 4 in the match. 2 fingers in each hand. 4 blocks to go here in the 4th before the final string in the semifinals. 1 string roll up, we tie up to 5. Number 1 seed, home manager, spinning 9 with 3, got a jolt, and plenty of wood to help. 4 pieces, 11 yards for sale. They'll take the stolen 9. Headpin fell behind, so that's not a headpin hit. Golden chance here. Lane 10 of 14. For spare. Bingo! 76-61. His mother's got to stop with the golf claps. Come on, Matt. Make it loud. Of 15 the string, down 4 the match. 4 to tie the total. 5 for the lead. He had 4 spares in the second, 3 here in the 4th. None in the 3rd, 2 in the 1st. On the bonus, steals the head pin, barely crossed over, lightly salted. 5 middle, 8 left, 9 right, 17 box, 83-61 up, 22 in the string, back in the lead by 3 in total. Leading the 4th. And not a split, believe it or not. Not an easy shot. Oh, tough break. The object lost that one somehow, some way. Tough break on the 8th. Nothing wrong with that shot. Hit the object pin, the name of the game. Not there for 9. What a battle, what a match. 92-71, up 21 in the string, up 2 in the match. 12 boxes to go. Skeeter way off, tipped the shoulder too low, like I used to do a lot of times. 9 behind the 3. 1, 3, 6, 10 in front. Plank behind to help that sleeper, the 9. 9th box, 4th string. Harvard Lanes, Harvard, Mass. Must-see destination. Pinball machines, too. He got barely the head pin. Got 3 of the 5. 2 pins left up. 3 in the 9. I mean, it's a 9 and an 8, the last 2. Skeeter Bird, 10. 102 through 9 up 22 in the string. 3 in the match up against Nate. 1 box to go before the final string, maybe more. 2 10s in the string, just 4 in the match, unusual for him. There's 11.7, 10 box to match. 212. He says 9, left the head pin, almost a Julian strike. And the head pin's last to fall. Talked to Dave last Friday afternoon in Canada for about half an hour. He's alive and kicking. They're living up that shot in the world. It's like the nickname up there by Ken Jollymore, I was told. A lot of backdoor strikes. He got tired. His ball hooked in the 610. The way it spun, it backdoored a lot of strikes. Nickname stuck up north. Bear, 4 for 4 in singles in the match. 3 for 3 in the 4th. Big time shot. The former 118 league bowler in Class C semifinals. 112 in the ball. 24 the lead in the string. 5 in the match plus. Beautiful ball strike. Bombs away, baby. Big 20. Without Scarborough, Maine. 122.88. He wins the string big time. He wins by 34 in the lead. All of a sudden, it's 15 in his favor with 1 to go. Craig just 2 marks behind, still in striking distance. What a finish by Skeeter Bearce. His best string, 122. It's 425 to 410. Fasten your seatbelts. We got 1 to go. We'll check the totals here in a moment. He was down 19 coming in. Gets 34 back in his favor. Back to lane 9 for the final string. We'll check the math here in a moment. I got 122.88. Is that correct? It is correct. Yep. No scoreboard here. Let's get those scores and running totals here. And stay tuned for the final string. Tighten those seatbelts tighter, folks. You're in for a ride. And Craig Powell is always resilient. Just like the first 2 match division this year. Close, close, close. They split the season series 14 each. Craig has led most of the match. Skeeter leads after 4. Rebecca Graham says, wow, indeed. She bowls here Monday nights with Lexia Bell. And Skeeter turns into his favor. His biggest lead in the match after 4. Lost by 9. 107.98 was down 20 at 1 point in that first string. Won the second. 118, 106, 216, 213, up 3 at the 2. Lost by 22. 109.87. Down 19. 122.88. Here's a shirt. What do you say, Skeeter?
Bombs away, baby.
All right, get those shirts. Everybody stream live. Bombs away, baby. Or Candlepin Cancer shirts. Give it to Mixed Worlds this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Academy Lanes, Pub 125, Haverhill, Mass. Wherever I stream live. $10 for each shirt sold goes to Candlepin for Cancer, a 501c3 charity. $123,500 paid out. Doing a great thing, helping great bowlers and their families going through cancer treatments. Candlepin for Cancer, a proud sponsor of the Mixed Worlds, Ladies Internationals, and so much more. Final string, regulation, course, triangle left. The object is the 2 in the middle, 4 left, 5 right, trying to get a good start. For a spare, hold right, 2 right, 4 left, head scratcher literally. 2 marks behind right now. Skeeter 5 spares in that 4th to turn around in his favor by 15. Now it's up to 10 for 9 to start the 5th. His goal is to get an extra mark, at least 1 extra mark than Skeeter this half. Nibble it down, close to single digits. He's only down 15. 3 marks and 5. 4 is gravy. Would help. Right side 6. A lot of Kimrowski specialists tonight. This shot is called the Millis. I call it 1, 2, 4, 7. From a Class B bowler. For spare. It's number 1. Craig's high single 174, high triple 407, high 5 624. Way off for 9. 2 9s to start the final string of the season, maybe. So it's time to get the title. To get the conference title game, I should say. In New England Candlepin's 2022 Mass State. Craig, pocket shot, lightly hit it. 5, 10 in the right corner. 9, the 8 rather, 8 with them behind the 2. 2, 4, 7 in front. Double to spin around, hopefully for him on the split. Here in the semis. It's a good ball. Oh, wow, that's a bad ball. Go to your room, bad ball. What was wrong with that one? That is absolutely berserk. Wow, he says okay. Sarcastically, rightfully so. That is just frustrating. Very stoic usually on the lane. Oreo cakes, Oreo cookie, middle cream, stuff on the outside. For 8. I love the Oreo cakester, the new soft version, the outside Oreo cookie. 26 through 3 in the 5th in Harvard Lanes, Harvard, Mass. He's been testing Skeeter Bearce all night long. The NASCAR driver has the lead by 15 coming in up next. We're trying to get 2 or 3 marks here. Although Kimrowski special 1, 2, 4, 7. Rick, one of the most clutch balls I've ever seen as a league bowler. 117 league bowler. Absolutely dominated that fourth horseman. Nice. Can't find the range. Hours 9, 35 through 4 in the 5th. Try and get a mark. Give some confidence going the second half of the final string. Biggest lead's been 20 either side. Quarter Webster, youch. I can't believe the word's not in the dictionary yet. Webster, why not? Put it in. Y-O-U-C-H, youch. It's yikes, nouch, combined.
Happens too many times here.
Good second ball. Here goes the wood. The 6, not the 9. Could have used it. No mark half. But a 9, 44, tough start in the final string. Scores on the screen every 5 boxes. Skeeter Bearce enters the string with his biggest lead after any string in the match total. 15 is lead. 425, 410. Enters lane 9. Here in the semifinals, Class C North in its 4th season now. Jeff Little Laser, 1 year 1. Justin Azure, year 2. Dimitri Idellas, last year. Craig still in contention. See a couple of marks at least. 3 would help. Candlepin's hurt him. 2 for 7. Skeeter 4 for 4. Remember that I told you earlier. Pinning leads to winning. Practice single pins during the off season when you're practicing in general. Don't hit that reset button in practice. Unless you get to the next level. Skeeter punch this fight. Another Kimrowski special. 1, 2, 4, 7. The bunchies tonight. His final string. If he wins, he hosts Ron Brown of 1-2 final for the conference championship. Way out. Doink. Candlepin Bowling Network on YouTube in high definition. Please subscribe. Free. Hit the bell icon for live notifications. 7. Craig gets 2 up the deficit. It's down to 13 in the match. And Craig's hoping Steve does not get a mark. Steve's going markless in the first string to start the first 5. Nothing in the 3rd either. Don't do it here. Every other string, like here in the fifth. Big 9, the crossover. King is the 5. Same spot takes it. Up against the 9. Fifth 9 drop. He's 4 for 4, including 3 for 3 last in the fourth. First pair. That's a split. First one he's missed. Out of 5. 80% success rate. Pretty good still. Not there for 9. A break for Craig Powers. 16 through 2 after 7 through 1. He's down 2 in the string. He's up a baker's dozen. 13 in the match. If he does not get a mark, Craig is only a mark or 2 behind. 2 marks behind going to the final 5. Still a chance for Craig to get the win and get the extra take on Rob Brown in the 5-2 conference finals. On the crossover, lightly hit, stumbling 6, 3-10 right, 7-8 left. Interesting wood. As Artie Johnson would say in Lapin, very interesting. And you're getting old when no one knows that one. Very interesting. Look it up on YouTube, Artie Johnson. It's hilarious. Lapin. What the hell? He got it! Whoa! Nico highlight reel! Very interesting spare! Timely's fair, 26-26, tied the string. 15 the match, could go north of 20. That was a kind of a cute show. Rona Mont Slap in the early 70s. Variety show. Very interesting, but not expensive, but inexpensive. We are 3. A mini break for Powers. 29-26 of 3 in the string. 18 in the match. I believe it's his biggest lead overall. It's 2 9s. Good second ball. Oh, just missed the 10 by a speckle less. That was close. And Powers a deep sigh of relief. Survives the spare from Bearce. His mother can't believe he didn't go either. Take that 10 pin for a 10. Gets a pin back in his favor. 39-35 of 4 in the string. 19 in the match. He was down 19 after 3. It's a 38 pin turnaround since. Oh, it's a 9 and a 44 half. So Craig's still in striking distance. That side comes back and sliced the 3 down between the 1, 6, 7, 8 left. There's just incredible bad luck in a sense. That 3 pin better outstanding, you'd think. No wood to deal with this time. As I like to say, no wood, no luck. Up the 8 out of the way. 1, 7, right side 6. 1, 7, 6. The other way's done. Really is. A 7. And after the spare 3 difference, he only gains 2.5. 46-44, 5 down, 5 to go. 50 string format. Craig Powers is down only 17 the match with 5 to go. He needs at least 2 mark. 3 would help. Minimum. We close out on lane 10 at newly renovated, shiny, stunning Harvard Lanes, Harvard, Mass. Check it out. You'll love it. Charles Collins, #1 seed, clinched the conference championship last night in Class A South. What a year he's having. 25-year-old sensation. How close is it? 17. 5 blocks to go. Can Powers pull it off? He knocked into it last year against Dimitri Dallas. Fell short in the conference championship at Wakefield Boulder and Wakefield, Mass. They've had 2 great matches this year. Another good one tonight. No big leads either side. Now he's got to get probably 3 marks a chance. Very capable of doing it. My single is 141. Pocket shot for a strike. No, he's like, oh no, Singleton again. He made his last one. He's 2 for 7. His 8th drop of 9. Makes 2 left. We're talking maybe a tie. Missed again. Unbelievable. It's going to haunt him during the summer if he doesn't win. 2 for 8. 9. 50. 3 through 6. 4 blocks to go. A season on the line. Going to need a minimum of 2 marks. A big fills. We have Skeeter to get the mark. 3 out of 4 would certainly help his case. A double would be huge. No strikes yet. Skeeter is the only one. The big 20 to close out the 4th. The spare strike combo. With a 122.88 to go from a 19-pin hole to a 15-pin lead after 4. Way up. 6, 9, 10. Powers, Kudus, got it! Huge comeback! Spare! 63 of all through 7. Did it every ounce of energy in that one. Timely spare at a good time. At least 1 or 2 more. Too likely. 63 and a ball through 7. First mark of the 5th. Could be his final string of the season. He's trying to go on to the conference final against the 2-seed Rob Brown next to on the bonus. Back in the pocket. Sliding 6. You got to be kidding me. Wow. Decent one. There goes 1 more. 7. Wiggly 5. 7, 10. Wood in front. Wood behind. Helicopter in serious flight. Minimum 10 per box. 70 through 7. This be crazy. Somehow got to get this to keep his hopes up, you'd think, to avoid. Can still get 2 more in the 9th and 10th. Big shot. Missed the wood. Needs 2 marks more than likely in the final 2. Skeeter has a bad half. Wasn't there anyway for a 9. 79 through 8. 5th and final string overtime. We tie up to 5. 1 mark a minimum with a big fill required and bad pinning from Skeeter Bearce. 2 marks. Give him a chance to pull off the seeding upset. It's like the first 2 matches this year in the division. Tight, tight, tight. Back in the pocket. Diamond left. That's not easy. 3 pins in front. The middle one is the 2, the object. 4 left. 5 right. 8 played hide and seek behind the 2. Not a split. Must mark of the 10th. Big 20 would help. 9, 88 through 9. A big 20 gets to 108. If it gets a big 20 to 108, Skeeter can still win without a mark. With a 48 half. Must mark. Not easy. 4-2 washout. The single pins. His Achilles heel. Tooth 8. Skeeter 4 for 5. That is the difference you can see in the match, literally. No season in trouble now. Bearce can win without a mark. A great season. Looks like he's going to fall short 8. Disappointing 96 or disappointing 87. 88 4th. 96 5th. Youch. 506. Skeeter needs an 81 for overtime for the 3rd time. ACST 82 to win. He needs 36 and 5 to clinch it. 46 half. Up 2 in the string. 17 the match on Candlepin Bowling Network. We'll talk to the guys after we put the official scores out. So Skeeter's final 5. Somehow if we tie, we'll do a 1-string rollout until somebody wins. Craig right there. Skeeter survived a lot of punches early on. So Skeeter, right score is confirmed. 506. No scoreboard here. So 525. 425. So to get there, he needs 82 string. There's 6 of them. 1, 2, 4, 10. 6-box final strength. Thank you for watching in prime time. Atlantic Candlepin Singles Tour Class C Northern Conference Semis. Skeeter way off. He's got to avoid a bad box or two. We've seen half twisters before, 2 boxes. We've seen eagle 4 boxes. A 7 makes it interesting. 53 through 6 on Candlepin Bowling Network Mixed Worlds this Friday after 1 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, 2 coverages with Bob and Greg Guyar, myself. 2 separate feeds Saturday and Sunday, 9 a.m. Saturday and Sunday morning. 7 matches on Friday, 10 on Saturday, 6 on Sunday. Only a 1-string roll if we tie for first. Off the pocket, split city. 3, 6, 10, 7 left. You can pin out without a mark.
We don't need a mark.
Needs 29 in 4. Skeeter can't get to the 7. Big pins though. He tries to kick himself in the foot. 2 for 80 singles. Skeeter 4 for 5. The huge difference in the match. He makes 2 of those. He's right there, maybe with the title. Working those single pins, folks, in the off season. Throw 20 or 30 balls. We have to knock them down. That's you get the next level. Each class is basically 1 mark away difference.
I'm 50% on my head pin. On average, I'm going to be 50% of my pin.
Craig 25% on those 9 pin drops. 50%. He could win it. Peter 9. 62 through 7. 3 boxes go. 20 in 3 boxes. Gets to 82 in 507. Both under average today. Skeeter in the driver's seat right now and not on NASCAR. The race car driver trying to race to number. No ball. There's 9 big pins. Dagger shot here in the 4, 6-9 drop of the match. On the doorstep now, the championship match of Rob Brown, the conference finals. Bang! Spear, 5 for 6. The dagger, possibly 72 in a ball through 8. All he needs is 10. Combine the bonus in 2 boxes. And Craig, as bad as it was right through all evening long. At least a 20, 19 at different times. Couldn't hold on.
Okay.
19 after 3 is 20. Part of that first string. Skeeter fought back all night. Craig just couldn't get the hits we needed to. Skeeter on the bonus. Taping it 7. And Skeeter Bearce on his way to the championship match against Ron Brown. Be a 1-2 finals here. The path to the ACST overall championship goes through Harvard Lanes. 79 at ball through 8. Skeeter, why not another one? For good measure, 89 in the ball in the 9th, back-to-back, 3 in the 5th. After a long layoff for Candlepin Bowling, joined us Summer League last year here. All he's done is number 1 seed this year. Bowls next year will be likely in B, obviously, with a near 108 average. Skeeter, watch the pocket, 7 more, side settle triangle, spear 7, 96 through 9. Hit a 122 in the fourth to turn it around from 19 down to plus 15. A 3 in a row. Yes! What a way to finish the match. 106 in the ball, tuning up for the championship match against Rob Brown here. We'll try to get to 116 in 541. For Craig, a very good bowl. He'll be back next year. Always on the doorstep every year. We're up last year in the conference finals. This year, we're up in the conference semifinals. Skeeter wraps up the match. Good ball, but right down the heart of the line. Eagle can afford it this time. A 14 box. Spear 7, spear 4 to wrap up the semifinals. 110-96. 535 to 506. He wins by 29 in the end, his biggest lead in the final string. We'll put the scores up, talk to the guys. Your boys sign off. Thanks for watching this great game of Candlepin Bowling. It's unbelievable for any age. Skeeter comes back to win it. Stay tuned with the post-game interviews. Just don't have the scores go on the screen. What a great season. Craig Powers, once again, just falls short yet again. And Wakefield average a 104. Pretty good this season. Let's get those scores on the screen. We'll talk to Craig and Skeeter in just a moment. Let's get those scores up first. Let's do the box-to-box scores first and the running totals afterwards. For the recap, here's Micah Imparado's stat sheet. The new president of the ACST next year. Great job, Micah. Imparado doing all the stats. Mixed Worlds this Friday, 1 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, 9 a.m. Check it out on Candlepin Bowling Network and YouTube. 2 streams on Saturday and Sunday, single streams on Friday. Here's the recap of the 5 strings. Skeeter lost 107.98. Craig bowled well, the first 3 over average, then 106 for him. So Skeeter got 118, 2 up 3, 216, 213. Craig Powers comes right back, 109.87 to go up 19, 322, 303. But Skeeter goes crazy, 122.88 to go up 15, 425 to 410, and pulls away 110.96 in the 5th to win it. The 1 seed beats the 5th seed, 535 to 506. He'll be in the finals against 2 seed Ron Brown, a 1-2 championship conference finals. Let's talk to Craig and Skeeter before we sign off. Craig, tough night there for you.
Yeah.
As bad as it was at the time. You were right there. You were right there, though.
I started well, and if I could have kept that pace up, I would have won. I lost my line a little bit in the 4th string, and then just couldn't make consistent shots and didn't get any breaks in the 5th. And it is what it is. Skeeter's a really good bowler. I knew going in I needed to bowl really well to beat him, and wasn't quite at my best tonight. So
the single pins haunted you too, Freight, on that killed you all night.
Yeah, maybe, but I missed the singles in the first 3, and yeah, if I made some of them, maybe I can withstand the last 2 strings. But I'm more bothered by how I bowled in the last 2 strings than I am by missing the singles. I'm 50% on the head pin. That means I'm probably going to be about 50% of my singles too. Yep. So tonight's the night where I wasn't hitting them. Some other nights I make all of them. It evens out.
Every year you're in the running in the playoffs. Every year you're back next season again.
Yeah, and we'll see where they end up putting me, depending on how things shake out. I never know. I might get bumped up to B. I think I'd have to really work to make the playoffs in B. But
you did win the one drop pull 1-0 tonight, though. You did win something.
Oh, all right.
Keep it loose here. Right?
Yeah.
You're a class act on the line. I appreciate you talking. It's tough to talk in defeat, but a class guy, a great effort. I know it wasn't your night.
Yeah, well, thanks. Appreciate it.
All right, we'll see you next season.
Yep.
Craig Powers, Wakefield Bulls, Wakefield Mass. Another good season, falls short in the conference finals last year. Now in the conference semifinals this year. How many Bulls can say that? Skeeter Bearce, he had your number early on. What was going on the first 2 strings? You seem a little rusty.
I was getting really frustrated with myself. I kept trying to focus on my spot, and I just wasn't hitting my spot. And then I kept bouncing the ball off foul line, and I was just getting frustrated with myself. So I just started adding more power, and then I finally got back to a little bit of a mix instead of them splits.
Your first 13 head pin hits was 10 splits.
Yeah, it was. That's what was getting frustrating. I know if I could have picked that extra pin up, I would have been a different story. But I would have got that average up there a little bit more. But it worked out in my favor. I was lucky. We both bowl out of a hard house. He bowls out of Wakefield, so he's used to the hard houses. And I really just got lucky to hold on, and then all of a sudden my ball started working that last game there.
Now I get to take on Rob Brown. He beat you 10-4 early in the season here, and he is obviously killing it. He had 10 strikes in one match, 5 or 6 last match. He's on fire right now. Now he gets to come here again for the second time. You only lost by 16 in the middle part of the season. Your thoughts on that conference championship match coming up soon?
We'll see. I think it's going to be a close match. If I can get actually on my spot, and maybe I should actually start practicing, because I don't ever throw a ball except for when I have a match. I know I work here at a bowling alley, and I fix a lane, and I actually have somebody else test the lane while I don't even throw a ball. I never strap on the shoes until actually I have a match. So it's maybe I need to practice a little bit, to get up to his caliber. You never know. I think it's going to be a close match, though. He's got to come to my home house, and we'll see how it works out.
Been 20 down in the first, late in the mid-first. You came down from 19 up to 3. How about a 3-letter word?
It's wow.
Skeeter Bearce, the NASCAR driver, wins it over Craig Powers. The 1 seed beats the 5th seed. He'll take on the 2 seed Rod Brown here, and the championship match here down the road next week or so, hopefully. Final score: is 535 to 506 from newly renovated Harbor Lanes, must-see destination, Paul Grandstand, Solon Canal. Thank you as always for watching this great, unbelievable game of Candlepin Bowling on Candlepin Bowling Network. And your mother is here also.
Yeah. I just want to, yeah, my mom actually came down and watched one of my matches. So I know I didn't put on a good show for her, but you know, at least I pulled it out for her.
Did she make you nervous?
Not really.
You're gonna keep her home next. You're gonna keep her home next time.
It's up to her. I mean, sometimes she can make it, sometimes she can't. But at least she watches on the network. So
Yeah, she's very cool.
but thank you for everybody watching. You know, Harvard Lanes, come on down. You'll probably see me here. So
Thanks a lot. We'll see you Thursday. Number 1 seed, Silent on the third, takes on the 4th seed, John Dumais, classmate of the conference semifinals on the ACST Facebook page this Friday at 5 p.m. See you then. Good match.